Hey, g'day viewers. We're here down at Blanchetown Lock, and that's the flood level for 1956. Well, that was way up there. See how high that is? And that's built up too. Anyway, this is what oh, there's a kookaburra right there too. Hello, Cookie. There's a kookaburra right here. Try to get as close as I can to him without scaring him off. It should be pretty close. Hey mate. Oh, there he goes. He's up there in a tree. But this is what I want you to see. Look at that. Here she comes. Look at the size of that. This is the river. That's the actual lock. I won't show you. There were kids over there. We go to here. I'll show you that in a minute. There are kids there, so look at this. There she blows. Look how low that girl's sitting in the river. One. So you can book a cabin on this and cruise up and down the river. And yeah, it's a great adventure. You see all the river as you go. There's people fishing over the other side. But yeah, you see the cliffs, you see everything. This is a really nice houseboat. Anyway, they're getting a bit close now, so I might have to turn it off because some people might not like the filming. I expect people's privacy and stuff. But it is the Blanchetown Lock, and we'll have a look at the lock in a minute. But this is, yeah, there she is, eh? They're filming the lock and I'm filming them, okay. So we'll just turn it off for a minute and then we'll probably get you when she goes into. There we go, we'll catch you going in. Oh, bloody kids there. There she goes, she's going in that little gap. Look at the wood decking on that thing, see? Look how low she is in the water. Absolute beautiful thing, look at that. Absolute craftsmanship in there. She is the Murray Princess. You can book cabins on her for a tour of your lifetime. Hey, old paddle steamer days, like, keep it down low. Can only film her here because there's bloody kids there, so only this part here, right? So one of the girls will walk aboard, and you got the paddles at the back. Also using the electric motors to come through. And then we'll wander over and have a look at her when she's parked in there. Alright. Come look over here at the lock. Go up the lock there. Some photos of the lock here. Some information. There's a fishing sign, no fishing in that around the anywhere within the lock vicinity, so nothing gets tangled up. That's when they open them up. And then and I got a rock. There we go. You can look at it now. We've got some kids here. Here we go. The level. All the flood levels. Whoa, she's right there, 56. There she is. This is the working of the lock itself. And here we are. Look at that thing there. Paddle wheels actually go around when they're in motion, but there's the big rudders on it. They're huge. Massive rudders on it. So now and look how much space they got. Back thrust, back thrust, back thrust. Look at that. Got to squeeze her in, then they'll close the doors up and fill up the water level. And that's the water level gauging up there. You can see that. Once she's clear, they'll tie her off, secure her, and then they'll start filling up the water. The water level comes up to that mark over there. They'll close these big doors up. I see the hook. Look at that. There she blows again. comes the gates now. They're starting to close. They'll close the gates over, and then they'll fill that water level up. So they pump it right up to that mark over there, and then they'll float out the upper duck of the river. The river's actually lower on this side than what it is on the other side. It can't go up there. The kids are up there at the moment, so we'll just stay back here. But you'll get the gist of it. We'll walk over here in a minute, and you'll be able to see it filling up. So I'll walk around the structure of the gates, huge gates. That's one of the guys who worked on the lock. We'll just see the back of him as we go past him. And you'll see in a minute the water level will rise after they close the gates. And over the other shore there is where they use the what's that? I can't quite see the name from here. But anyway, I think it might be a Volvo. And they lift up these big concrete barriers to let the water through in flood times and when the water rises, to keep the flow going so it doesn't flood out all the place. But so you can book cabin cruises on it. Check it out. Murray River Tour with the Murray Princess. She's grown. Oh, diesel fumes are pretty bad. Oh, there's some kites. Noisy miners attacking the kite up there. These are nice ones. As you can see, if you watch the level of the paddle here, you'll see it starting to rise in a minute. See the metal working on it. Oh, some of those. I didn't even see there's it. So you got the dining class and everything in there. So it's sort of top cruise. The gates are just about shut. Be able to see it rise in a minute when she starts pumping the water in. That's the mechanism of it. Mechanicals will just tuck it down. Those guys must walk past. Okay, mate. Those are the guys' legs of the people that make it work. Don't film them because they might not like it, so you know. There she goes. She's moving back a bit. Paddle in action. Oh, diesel things, eh?
Why is that thing giving me flashbacks to Hocus Pocus?
What?
That thing's giving me flashbacks to Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, yeah. So I don't know if you can notice it, the water level's starting to come up. Just watch the paddle. He's starting to move back. He's moving forward a bit now. Oh no, he's still pulling it back a bit. He's just sitting there at an idle. So this is what they do at all the locks. Is this is number one lock. They do this at all the locks. You have to go through all the locks at every single one of them. So every single lock they have to go through, they have to fill her up, then empty her out again for the other ones that come through. So that's where you get a flush of water going down the stream all the time. As you can tell, she's starting to rise now, getting higher. Then we'll get a good one up the side of her and all the glory, and then she'll be on her way. And like just some of the You can see inside there just some of the brass work in the actual see through the windows, if you can see it. Just the brass and the actual craftsmanship in the whole place, you know. It's a top boat. So you can book a tour. See the water starting to rise. Show you over there. Can you see? She's rising past those couplings over there on the wall. She'll fill up to the watermark there, which is the level of the top part of the river. As you can see, if you look that way, you'll see the bottom of the river, and you'll see that level there. Noisy miners attacking the kite again. Dive bombing it. Look at that. Little noisy shites. They're annoying when you go hunting deep. Hunting, fishing, loving every day. Copyright. Oops, sorry. Cormorants flying off in the river. Here we go, she's coming up now. Look at that beast. Rising from the depths. Hey, look at the water now, so she's coming up. Sitting at idle, waiting to go. We will start moving up the river in a minute. What's that lady taking pictures of us on the airplane? Might be able to some of this out. Oh, there's a head there. So the water level is nearly to its max. Then we'll do a half walk up halfway so there's nobody there, and then we'll have another film there. Look it up online. Cruise are probably booked out, but you can get in there for next year maybe. Look at that, in all the glory. Alright, we'll start moving up, I think, because the kids have got me on this side. Right, go past the worker. There she is. She's a beauty. There we go. Flood directly too. Can you see that? There she blows. She's all equipped out. Cabins and there she is. See this? Murray Princess. Yes, it is a circus font because she's an old bus.
Yes.
It's like the old school pinstriping, that sort of thing back in the day. So that's her in all her glory. And I'll just take up the front. Let's have a look around here. There's a nice big tree here. Let's go past a lot of these people. Oh, kids are up there.